Hi guys, it's Cookie, and today it's going to be a little bit of a longer video. I usually do shorts and things like that, but I wanted to try something different. I want to show you guys how to make this cute bakery kitchen that I do my videos with. Not all my videos, I use the different kitchens for some of them, but this is the one I have on my world, and I'm going to show you how I have things set up. You're going to need a crafting table to make the second part you need, which is baker recipes. You just need paper and the book. The book won't get used, so don't make another book. And then you're going to need worker benches, like benches things. You're going to need wood and iron and the book. I made 3 just because it looks nicer this way, and then I put the baker recipes and the baker furnishing tools, which you can make with the baker recipe book. As you can see, when I click on the all recipes, you can see it right there next to the recipe. And I'm going to show you what we need to make first, which will be the stove. You're going to need 3 stoves. I'm going to place them here, 1, 2, 3. And then I will show you what you need. You're going to need a campfire. You're also going to need make some oven bricks for the oven, but we're going to just go ahead and show you how to make the stove first, which is the iron surrounding the campfire, just like so. And you're going to need 3 of those because there are multiple stove tops, and without having to switch them all out all the time, you might want 3. You're going to need to make the teapot, which is all copper, and then you're going to need to make the copper cauldron, which is all copper, and then a whisk, which is a stick and iron, and then an iron pan, which is just iron. I'll go ahead and place them on the stove so you guys can see what they kind of look like. I do have an extra cauldron just because you're going to need to mix those glazes away if you want to make a bunch of cupcakes like I do for my bakery. Next on our list is to make a millstone and mixing ware and a blender, which is iron stick, and glass. You're gonna need these to make all your doughs and your creams and your butter. You're gonna need to make a pastry board, which is just slabs. You're gonna need to make this quartz slab, which is just quartz slabs. Not too expensive. You're gonna need to make these baker tables as well to put all these tops on. So yeah, you're gonna need 4 of those. You're gonna need 4 of those. It can get a little expensive in iron with all of this, but honestly, I don't think it's that bad. You're definitely going to need a pastry board because this is your crafting table for your food. Then you're going to need a mixing bowl and your blender right there. And I'm going to put the quartz slab right here because I don't make too many candies, but they can be fun. And if you want to make candies, you're definitely going to need that. In there you can just kind of see all the recipes you can make, like macaroons, scones, and croissants. And then if you click on the bowl or the blender or anything that is like a mixing tool of some sort, you can see what you can make in there, ingredients and recipes alike. And these water barrels are so useful as an infinite water source. You just need a bunch of buckets and a barrel. And you do need water for sourdough and a few other recipes. But we'll also need a butter churn, which is a slab, a stick, and a barrel, which you will need butter to make sweet dough and some other things as well. And you're also going to need to make these oven bricks, which is polished andesite and clay. And then this millstone is very important, which is iron and smooth stone. And a juice press, which is made by iron, and a bucket and a barrel. And then your butter churner is made by a slab, stick, and barrel as well. You're also going to be able to go look at the recipes yourselves through the little recipe book. But this is how you build the oven. You're just going to need 8 blocks, I believe, and then it just kind of automatically forms into your oven. You're definitely going to need that because that's how you cook your croissants and things into actual baked goods, not the raw version. I'm going to put our little butter churner here, my bad. And don't forget to make your jars and your lollipop sticks and things like that. You're definitely going to need those to make jam and sometimes collect your cream to put in the butter churner. I didn't remember where my bottles were, and then I remembered that I put them up here. I'm a little unorganized sometimes. Don't mind me. We're just gonna put those back. And I'm gonna continue putting my things back. We got the millstone and the ice cream churn. I didn't talk about the ice cream churn that much because the ice cream churn really isn't that useful. It's only used for like 3 ingredients, but you're gonna need a block of ice to make that, so make sure you gather that if you want to make an ice turner. But otherwise, if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to comment down below. And this is how you make your little cups and jars and things. You're gonna need paper or glass. And yeah, we're gonna just start decorating the little kitchen again. I kind of took everything out for this video. I had a table right here. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make the display baskets, which are very, very adorable. I love filling them up with little goodies like different colored cupcakes and things like that, as you saw in my refill video. If you didn't, it's still on my page. I am going to put them right there. So let's go get our resources. We're going to need a display wicker basket and a what's it called? Carpet. White carpet. You're gonna need white carpet. You can't use any other carpet. So let's go gather our sticks and our carpet. We're gonna make 2 of these, and then we're also gonna make our stands that they go into, because I think it's gonna be very nice looking next to that oven. Alright, don't do what I did. I accidentally made the wrong baskets. But we want the elevated baskets. And you're going to need wool and sticks for that as well. Just make sure you craft the right looking one. Like, don't get the flat one. Unless you want the flat one. You can do the flat one too, I believe. But I like the elevated ones just because it gives a better view of everything. On like how tall your character usually is. We're going to go in here and make more slabs. Because we're going to make our shelves. And you'll see why I picked these shelves. They're so cute. I like the other shelves too, but when it's in a tiny little corner like this, it does look nice to have it look like it has support and a stand sort of thing. So let's go ahead and place them down. Make sure you crouch when you place the second one on top. And voila, you have a cute little basket corner. It's so adorable. I love it. And I think I'm going to put these extra baskets around somewhere. One right there, and I think I'm gonna put it on the table. Why not? I think it looks nice, and I'll find some goodies to put these in as decoration and things like that. But if you guys have any questions, comment down below. This video was definitely a new thing for me because I usually do shorts. So if I didn't explain anything properly to you guys, just let me know. But otherwise, if you liked the video, give a like, a subscribe, and until next time, bye.